Hey, welcome family home, here this one. In the fast-paced world of Nollywood, where chaos often reigns on set, Maurice Sam stands out like a beacon of reliability. Picture this: while others scramble in last-minute rushes, Maurice arrives not just on time, but early, script in hand, lines memorized, and energy dialed in. This isn't just about showing up, it's about respecting the craft and everyone involved. Directors rave about him because his punctuality turns potential headaches into seamless shoots, building an unbreakable trust. Imagine the ripple effect: producers save time and money, co-stars feel supported, and the entire production hums like a well-oiled machine. But it's more than logistics, it's a mindset. In an industry where egos can derail projects, Maurice's discipline screams professionalism. He listens to authority without pushback, adapts to changes with grace, and never lets personal distractions seep in. This level of commitment isn't common, it's exceptional, making him the go-to guy for roles that demand precision. Fans might see the glamour, but insiders know it's this foundation that elevates his performances from good to unforgettable, proving that true stars shine brightest through quiet excellence. Fame has a way of corrupting even the best intentions, turning eager talents into divas who coast on their hype. But not Maurice Sam. Despite the spotlight's glare, endless fan adoration, red carpets, and social media buzz, he attacks every role with the hunger of a rookie fighting for his first break. Think about it: veterans often slack off, assuming their name carries the weight, while newcomers burn out from overtrying. Maurice strikes that rare balance, treating each script like a sacred challenge. On set, he's all business, no diva demands, no shortcuts, just pure grind. This work ethic shines through in his nuanced portrayals, where every glance and gesture feels earned. It's inspiring, really, showing that success doesn't have to breed complacency. Instead, it fuels his drive, pushing him to evolve and surprise audiences. In a world where attention spans flicker, his dedication keeps projects fresh and engaging. Co-stars whisper about his stamina, how he stays sharp through grueling hours without complaint. This isn't just talent, it's resilience forged in humility, reminding us that real greatness comes from staying grounded amid the applause, making every scene he touches feel alive and authentic. Humility in Hollywood, or Nollywood, can feel like a myth, with stars often inflating their egos to match their billboards. Yet Maurice Sam embodies it effortlessly, treating fame as a byproduct rather than a crown. He doesn't strut around sets demanding special treatment. Instead, he chats with grips and makeup artists like old friends, remembering names and sharing laughs. This genuine approach stems from deep self-assurance, no need for bravado when your work speaks volumes. Imagine walking into a room full of A-listers, and the one who stands out is the guy quietly listening, offering insights without stealing the spotlight. It's magnetic, drawing people in because authenticity is rare in an industry built on illusions. Maurice's humility fosters collaborations that spark magic on screen, as equals create without barriers. Fans sense it too, in interviews where he deflects praise to his team, crediting mentors and co-stars. This isn't performative, it's who he is, a man comfortable in his skin, proving that true confidence whispers rather than shouts. In a culture obsessed with validation, his example is a breath of fresh air, encouraging others to lead with grace and reminding us that the most impactful stars are those who lift everyone up. On film sets, where hierarchies can breed tension, Maurice Sam's respect for every crew member turns potential friction into harmony. From the director backing orders to the intern fetching coffee, he treats all as vital cogs in the machine, often pausing to thank them personally. This isn't just politeness, it's a game changer. Crews who've worked grueling shifts light up when he acknowledges their efforts, fostering loyalty that makes production smoother. Picture a late-night shoot, while others gripe, Maurice's warm demeanor keeps morale high, turning exhaustion into enthusiasm. In an industry rife with power imbalances, his equality mindset earns him quiet admiration. Gaffers and sound techs become his biggest fans, sharing stories of his kindness off camera. This respect pays dividends. Teams go the extra mile for him, ensuring his scenes pop with top-notch lighting and sound. It's a lesson in leadership. True influence comes from empathy, not authority. Maurice's approach creates a ripple of positivity, where collaboration thrives and creativity flows freely. Ultimately, it's why he's not just liked, but revered, proving that respecting the unsung heroes behind the scenes is the secret to building a legacy that endures beyond the credits. Working with child actors can be a minefield, unpredictable moods, short attention spans, and the need for extra sensitivity. Yet Maurice Sam navigates it with the gentleness of a protective older brother, ensuring young co-stars feel safe and valued. He kneels to their level during breaks, sharing jokes or stories that ease nerves, never rushing or raising his voice. This isn't scripted, it's instinctive emotional intelligence, recognizing that kids absorb the energy around them. Parents on set breathe easier knowing he's around, as he sets boundaries that protect without isolating. Imagine a scene requiring intensity. Maurice calibrates his performance to avoid overwhelming them, turning potential stress into fun learning moments. His care extends off-set too, offering guidance or simply listening, which builds trust and brings out their best. In an era where scandals tarnish reputations, this behavior highlights his responsibility, making him a role model for aspiring actors. For any family, it's reassuring. His actions scream good character, the kind that prioritizes innocence over ego. This protective streak not only enhances productions but also leaves a lasting impact on young lives, proving that true stars shine by nurturing the next generation with kindness and patience. In a world where boundaries often blur, especially in entertainment, Maurice Sam's respect for women sets a gold standard. He doesn't flirt recklessly or objectify, regardless of glamour or status. Instead, he maintains clear, professional lines that foster safety and trust. Think of it, on set buzzing with attractive co-stars, he focuses on the work, complimenting talent over looks and shutting down any inappropriate vibes. This maturity stems from self-control and genuine equality, treating women as colleagues and friends, not conquest. Women who've worked with him speak of feeling empowered, not diminished. His demeanor creates spaces where creativity thrives without fear. It's rare, especially amid industry tales of misconduct, making him a breath of fresh air. This approach builds deep, platonic bonds that enrich collaborations, as mutual respect sparks authentic chemistry on screen. Beyond sets, it reflects his character, a man who values substance over superficiality, earning admiration from all genders. In today's climate, it's powerful, proving that strength lies in restraint, not dominance. Maurice's example challenges norms, inspiring others to prioritize consent and dignity, ultimately making him not just a talented actor, but a beacon of integrity in a sometimes shadowy world. Maurice Sam's on-screen magic isn't accidental, it's a potent blend of natural talent and magnetic presence that captivates from the first frame. Watch any of his films, and you'll see it, those expressive eyes that convey volumes without words, the subtle shifts in posture that build tension, and chemistry with co-stars that feels electric. He's not just reciting lines. He's inhabiting characters, making viewers forget they're watching fiction. This innate ability elevates even simple scripts, turning dialogues into emotional rollercoasters that linger long after the credits. Directors chase him for roles because his charisma draws audiences in, boosting box office and buzz. But it's more than looks, it's timing, intuition, and that rare spark that makes scenes unforgettable. Imagine pairing him with a newcomer. He adapts seamlessly, amplifying their performance while shining himself. In Hollywood's competitive landscape, this talent sets him apart, blending vulnerability with strength to portray complex heroes. Fans obsess over his versatility, from romantic leads to intense dramas, each role a testament to his craft. Ultimately, his presence isn't just visual, it's transformative, pulling you into stories and leaving you craving more, proving why he's not just an actor, but a storyteller who commands the screen. Kindness often hides in the shadows, away from flashing cameras, and that's where Maurice Sam shines brightest. He's the type who spots a struggling crew member and quietly slips them help, maybe covering a meal or offering advice without fanfare. No social media posts, no press releases, just pure, selfless acts that speak volumes about his heart. In an industry where generosity can feel performative, his quiet approach feels revolutionary, building genuine connections that last. Picture this, a fan down on luck reaches out, and instead of a generic reply, Maurice responds personally, sometimes going further to assist discreetly. This authenticity resonates because it's not for applause, it's who he is. Co-stars share tales of his support during tough times, like lending an ear or resources without expectation. It's inspiring, showing that fame doesn't erode empathy, it can amplify it. In a world craving real heroes, Maurice's understated benevolence stands out, fostering loyalty and admiration. These unseen moments weave into his legacy, reminding us that true impact comes from actions done in silence, touching lives profoundly and proving that kindness, when genuine, echoes louder than any spotlight. When it comes to relationships, Maurice Sam doesn't play games, he approaches them with the seriousness of someone building a foundation, not chasing fleeting thrills. In a culture of casual flings and mixed signals, his intentionality is refreshing: clear communication, respect for emotions, and a focus on depth over drama. He invests time to understand partners, avoiding manipulation and prioritizing mutual growth. This maturity suggests he's ready for commitment, viewing love as a partnership rather than a conquest. Friends note how he honors boundaries, never leading anyone on or ghosting, qualities that build trust and longevity. In Hollywood's whirlwind of temptations, his steadfastness stands out, making him a rare gem for those seeking stability. Imagine dating someone who values your heart as much as the excitement; it's magnetic. This approach stems from self-awareness, ensuring relationships enhance lives rather than complicate them. For singles watching, it's a blueprint: treat love with care, and it flourishes. Maurice's example challenges superficial norms, inspiring deeper connections and proving that emotional maturity turns romance into something enduring, beautiful, and real. Faith isn't just a Sunday ritual for Maurice Sam, it's the anchor that steadies him through fame's stormy seas. Grounded in strong spiritual beliefs, he draws from them to navigate decisions, from raw choices to daily interactions, keeping ego in check and purpose in focus. In an industry where pressures can lead to burnout or scandals, this foundation provides balance, helping him remain humble and resilient. He speaks of prayer as a daily reset, guiding his morals and fostering inner peace that radiates outward. Co-stars notice it: his calm amid chaos, his refusal to compromise values for shortcuts. This spiritual depth adds layers to his characters, infusing performances with authenticity that resonates. Fans admire how it shapes his philanthropy, quietly supporting causes aligned with his beliefs. It's compelling: in a secular spotlight, his faith isn't preached but lived, inspiring without imposing. This grounding prevents complacency, pushing him to grow personally and professionally. Ultimately, it's a reminder that true strength comes from within, blending spirituality with success to create a life of integrity, making Maurice not just entertaining, but profoundly relatable and uplifting. Loyalty in entertainment can feel as fleeting as trends, with alliances shifting like sand. But Maurice Sam defies that, holding fast to those who've stood by him, from early mentors to childhood friends, remembering favors and repaying them tenfold. This rare quality builds unbreakable bonds in a world of opportunism, where he celebrates supporters publicly and privately, never forgetting roots amid rising stardom. Imagine a co-star from his breakout days hitting hard times. Maurice steps in quietly, offering roles or advice without hesitation. It's this steadfastness that earns him a network of true allies, not fair-weather fans. In Hollywood's cutthroat scene, his loyalty stands as a fortress, fostering collaborations built on trust rather than transactions. Fans sense it in his interviews, where he credits teams and deflects glory. This trait distinguishes him, proving that success shared multiplies. It's heartwarming: in an era of disposability, Maurice's commitment to people inspires, reminding us that real relationships endure trials. His example challenges the industry norm, showing that loyalty isn't weakness, it's the ultimate strength, weaving a legacy of deep, lasting impact. There you have it: incredible reasons why Maurice Sam is more than just a screen idol. He's a class act in every sense. From his unwavering discipline to that rare loyalty, he's redefining what it means to thrive in the spotlight with heart and integrity. If this got you thinking about your own favorites in Hollywood or beyond, drop your thoughts below. Who's your ultimate role model and why? Let's keep the conversation going. Share stories, agree, or even politely debate. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for more deep dives into inspiring figures, and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and see you in the comments.